welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the video from over there called A Birthday Basket for Tia. Thanks for coming back to talk about independent reading strategies. Our independent reading strategy for today is reread or read it again. Each of you has a book bag with 20 books inside, and you'll have that book bag for 2 weeks. It won't take you 2 weeks to read 20 books. So you are going to be rereading the books that you have in there again and again. So you'll be reading the same books several times. Today we're going to talk about why it's good to read the same book over and over, and some strategies that you can use to become a stronger reader by rereading. This list is called Reread To, and it's going to list the things that we do while we reread. The first one is to reread to read fluently. We talked about fluency in yesterday's video, making sure that if we read a book or a page once with choppy words, that we read it again to read it fluently or in one swoop. So we reread to read fluently. What else? Reread to notice the pictures. When we read a book for the first time, we really focus on the words and figuring all those words out. So when we reread a second time or a third time, we can take more time to look at the pictures and see what the pictures are adding to a story. Sometimes there's information in the pictures that isn't in the words, and so we can learn even more about a story by noticing the pictures. Reread to understand. Sometimes when we read a book for the first time, we're just looking at the words and the pictures to try to figure it out, but we really don't understand what we read. When we read a book again and again, we can get deeper understanding about what that book is all about. Reread to read in your head. When we read a book for the first time, sometimes we read it using our words and our voices. When you read a book for a second or a third time, you can practice reading it in your head without saying the words out loud, and that can help us become stronger readers too. Reread to read like a storyteller. When we read a book again and again, we can start to get used to who our characters are, and we can read with character voices, and we can read with expression like we're telling a story. So we reread to read fluently, to notice pictures, to understand more deeply, to read in our heads, or to read like a storyteller. As you reread your books today, tomorrow, and throughout next week, try to keep in mind the reasons that we reread. All right, learners, have fun reading independently today using all of your independent reading strategies. Goodbye.